world of YouTube. How you doing? It's been a while since I did one of these videos, but figured I'd get out, check out the moon, stare into the darkness, and walk the pug. Can't forget that little bastard. Figured I'd do a little story time. Go back to the year 2009. And lately I've been trying to get out videos left and right, but I did get a good one a few days ago with the Indians. And, literally finding out a road on a job I did, the clean out. At the, on that same road that I drove down towards the Lost Lake Road in Groton, Mass. Go figure. Indian chief's son was killed trying to avenge his father. And that to me is just a big, huge, jaw dropping. Can't believe that I found that. I mean, it's been in the works, in the making. But it's nice that shit like that can friggin' happen. Being in the goddamn predicament I've been dealing with. Oh man, there's been some shit going down, boy. Bad shit, so I'm trying to keep my fucking sanity right now, Nah. And I gotta stop swearing on my videos, I guess. Keep getting these things from YouTube telling me that don't meet their ad guideline for the ads in the videos, so I'll be doing some improper cursing. Sorry about that, but I gotta do a video on that too, about what I'm doing. I think I know what it is and all that, but hey, what can you do? I gotta explain it. Hopefully they look at it and take notice to it. That would be for the YouTube creator shop. But anyways, back to 2009, so I need a laugh. And lately I've been, like I said, not doing many videos. But when I do get to, make sure it's a damn good one. For all you newcomers, if there is any, hopefully soon, I will get more. I like to come out here and gaze into the night in the dark. And look around and try to make myself laugh. I ain't been getting a good glare on that lately. A lot of crazy shit going on. But anyways, I like to come out here in the dark and tell my stories. Because before there was TV, before there was YouTube, before there was even movies, videos, blah, 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 you would sit down in front of a radio when they first came out. As a matter of fact, a German man made the first radio. His name was Tesla. And of course, the band Tesla, great radio controversy, I believe it was. One of their albums, Pick It Up, great band, took that name, Tesla, from the first man who created the radio. And that's just a little classic rock knowledge. Anyways, like I said, you used to sit in front of a radio and they would do actual movie, like mysteries and stuff. And the only way I like to tell this to newcomers that to imagine something in a story or a thing like what I'm going to tell you, it's always good to have your own imagination on it. Although this is just a funny story of myself. Just like to get that out there. Anyways. In 2000, oh yeah, that's the reason why I bring this story up. I have to mention Sorry, keep going on. But you know what? I always come up with something good, so believe me, it's worth the wait. But anyways, the reason why I bring this up is because I've been doing a lot of listening to the radio. Started to crack open some Zakk Wylde. Just fucking awesome to hear that. Oops, there goes the swearing again. Sorry. That Mr. Zakk Wylde will be contributing his unique, awesome goddess top 5 of all time great guitarist, string and picking, bleed your fingers to the Black Label Society world, that he will be going and joining Ozzy on tour and a solo album in 2018. Yes. I guess I read a little piece of interview from Gus G. Said it was long overdue. I guess he hopes and wishes him the best, of course. He didn't say nothing bad, but just before I get into this story, but it has to do with Black Label Society, by the way, anyways, but the story does. But I just like to get out there that even though the Scream album of Ozzy Osbourne was just ultimately, vocal-wise, intense, insane, and fucking just beyond awesome, I just don't think, right, people didn't like the fact that Miss Sharon Osbourne, nothing against the woman, but to say Zakk Wylde sounds like Ozzy, and I've been reading comments on these videos, Zakk Wylde, he sounds like Ozzy. Yes, he can hit a pitch in his vocal cords that sound like Ozzy, but guess what? He's more rough cut in the throat, more deeper voice, and he does not identically sound like Ozzy. And for Sharon Osbourne, shame on you, woman, for taking Ozzy away from him only because you say, oh, he started to sound like Ozzy in his music. You're insane. Excuse me. You know that you were just trying to keep Ozzy away from the drinking and partying with Mr. Zakk Wylde, so yes, I do hope that Ozzy just don't do that nowadays, because of course he's got to keep his mind occupied on the Vox. The only thing Ozzy was put on this earth to do was to sing, make albums, and kick fucking ass. Excuse me again on the language, but I gotta put it that way, because that's just how indefinitely brutal he is to the heavy metal history world of. Anyways, but I don't think anybody catched on to the Gus G. He is a great guitarist, don't get me wrong, but no way he fulfilled the shoes of Mr. Mighty Zakk, the Viking. And, I mean, I kind of feel bad for him, but you know what, brother? No way would you be able to do another album and make it. I don't even think that album went platinum. I don't know. Maybe it did, but sure didn't stay on the radio for long, I can tell you that, because I don't hear that song at all. Disappointed too, but that's the Scream song. But to get to my story finally, 2009, I finally got my BLS colors. Put them on a vest I found, which it got pretty beat up over the years, and I gotta make a new one. But I still have it. But yep, 2009. I made my own little vest. And I started wearing it constantly. Like I say, I can still wear it now, but it's a little rough around the edges. Damn leather friggin' vest, I wore the shit out of it. It was already used, but Jesus Christ. I was working in that shit. But anyways, it goes into this fucking pizza joint. Excuse the language. It was at the time called Goombas. Fortunately, I don't know. I think the guy might have moved, changed his name. It ain't at this place no more. But it didn't last. But, go figure. Goes in there with my Vestal. I ordered a pizza, called it in. And it was like, the guy comes up and says, hey. And I said, yeah, I paid and everything. He's like, he noticed the vest when I got up to the counter to pay, but when I turned around, he was like, whoa, hey. I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, there's a lot of biker gangs coming into town. A lot of shit gonna go down. And I'm assuming, and I think he did mention, one of them was the Hells Angels. But, he said, you might not want to wear that vest around here. I'm like, what? And I'm looking at him like, excuse me? He said, what biker gang are you? I'm like, now this is a friggin' sad moment in history. Now this guy's got to be pushing, at the time, I think it was about mid-late 50s. And he did look like a biker. And I think he was a biker. And he served a lot of bikers. But I'm looking at him and said, dude, do you see an MC here? And I'm showing him the SDMF, which I feel sorry for the guy a little bit, because anybody that don't know Zach Wild, sorry Zach Wild if you ever get to watch this, but I wear the colors with pride. Fuck him, but there's some people out there, I guess, that don't know him. But, of course, the guy knew Ozzy, yeah. And I'm like, dude, I said, this ain't no biker gang. And I was telling him about do you see an MC? He said, no. I said, do you know Ozzy? He said, yeah. Everybody knows Ozzy. Well, then I said, yeah. And he literally said that, dude, everybody knows Ozzy. And I'm like, all right. I said, do you know Ozzy's guitarist? He's like, no. I said, oh, my God. I said, come on, man. You don't know Zach Wild? And he's like, who? He's like, and then he's like, oh, yeah. And then, of course, I guess he remembered him because he's like, oh, his long hair and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, that guy. I said, dude, this is his band. It's not a biker club. And he's like, oh, and he's giving me this stupid talk. Fucking idiot, man. He's like, well, you should be careful with that, because there's a lot of biker gangs coming in and out of here. And they don't take kindly to vests like that. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, you know what, I'll take my chances, bro. Because I was like, I'm not fucking taking this vest off. I just had got the damn thing on my back. Took me a while to get them patches. So, I never got bothered. And I wore that thing for friggin' 2 years straight. Even worked in it. So, it was like, But, pretty bad though. The guy owns a restaurant. Don't know fucking Zach Wild. That's insane. I've listened to Ozzy Osbourne since I was 5 years old. When I first heard the self-titled song, Black Sabbath. I was hooked. 5 years old. Did I mention that? Yeah. That's right. But anyways, here's this guy past my age and don't know nothing. So I was like, wow, what the fuck's really going on in this world? So you mean, just some crazy shit going on. But anyways, I thought I'd share that story anyways. And shame on people that don't know the mighty Zach Wild. Oh, excuse me, yeah. Thank you very much. But anyways, Thought I'd just share that story. Because I know I needed a laugh. Dipshit. It's like, what the fuck? Like I said, I didn't get harassed in 2 years that I wore my vest. Anyways, just need to get that one out. I was just talking about that the other day, about how that all went down, and need something to clear my mind. So other than that, we got the moon out tonight, shining bright, and I believe this star, yep, there it is, still kicking ass up there. Although, you know what, it ain't as bright as it was when I first started seeing this during the winter. Oh no, October, Halloween night. This thing started beaming. Now it's low. It's like fucking space or something. Aliens got a control knob on the goddamn thing. Because before that was really bright. But damn. Anyways, full moon. I believe that was Venus. The guy told me, commented. Highly appreciate that. He had it out with the guy, some guy telling him that, now talking to you, I lost all my knowledge. Look at that battling on this star. So it was funny shit. Wanna check out Bright Light or Comment or whatever. I got all them videos up. But be safe, take care, YouTube Nation. Watch out for them goddamn terrorists. Till next video. Out.